Hey everyone, on Q Property Management here. We just want to do a quick walkthrough of kind of how plans work. We get a lot of questions about percentages versus flat fees. So we have an example here from a local property management company, and it's kind of a breakdown of their fees. As you know, on Q, we're flat fee, $75 a month. That's it, all in. These guys give that appearance. They've got their fee right there, $159 a month. And that seems like it's all in until you read that pretty quickly. After a year, it switches to flat fee and percentage. So it goes to $99 plus 5% of the rent. So if we do a little math here, average rent in Arizona, $2,500, right? So 5% of that, $125. Add that to the $99. So now we're getting a more accurate picture of what you're really paying a month on top of that, and that is $224 a month. And this is assuming that your rent's at $2,500. It could obviously be more, which would add a lot to it. So let's throw that up there and start that as kind of like a base level. So we've got the $224 a month versus the on-Q $75. Obviously, you can look at this. There's a lot of other fees involved. Some of these we have full disclosure, marketing fee, lease renewal fee. Those are very common in the industry. We charge for things like that as well. But there are some where it gets a little bit more confusing. So right on the bottom here, they've got an early termination fee. And that's going to add $1,000 if you terminate early with them. They also have listed on their website, it's not in the owner document here, which is kind of interesting, but it's a maintenance fee, 10% of the spend of a project. So you got a $6,000 AC repair, then you're going to owe them $600 on top of that. There's also some other little fees throughout here. There's a landlord exit fee. Not really sure what that is. All I know is we don't charge it. $1,500 for closure fee to kick you while you're down, I guess. Seems a little brutal, but this is just the tip of the iceberg, right? So this is why you want to really read through the owner agreement. Make sure if someone's presenting themselves as flat fees, that's true. If you're having to do math because percentages come into play, things really change really quickly. So you want to be aware of that. So let's just go back to the beginning. $75 a month versus $224 a month. It's $900 a year versus $2,688 a year. And you might be fine with that. You might say, hey, at that higher price point, I'm probably getting better employees. I'm getting a higher quality team to manage my property, which, in some cases is true. But with this particular property management company, what we've noticed is you go to their employee page on their website, the About Us, and you will see a ton of administrative assistants. And these are employees with no picture or a very generic looking photo. These are remote team members. These are people that work overseas, often in a call center environment. Absolutely nothing wrong with that. But you would assume at that higher price point, you'd be paying, people in the market, people that know the market because they live there, they work there, and not in a call center. Here at OnQ, even at our lower price point, we pride ourselves in having a very deep footprint in the local market. You can walk into our office and meet our whole team of property managers, leasing agents, maintenance coordinators, inspectors. It goes on and on. And you might be saying, but what about reviews? Surely this is a better reviewed company at a higher price point. I must be getting better levels of service. And a little research will show you also not the case. So really, really, really make sure you look into these things before you sign up with a property management company, especially one that has a termination fee, landlord exit fee, stuff like that. The last thing you want is to get trapped in a contract paying percentages for lower levels of service.